divorce, did you feel like a failure? Because I believe that a lot of times, when we're dealing with a situation as far as it relates to divorce, do we feel as though we failed God? Do we fail ourselves? Did you feel like a failure when you had to go through that particular situation in your divorce?
Yes, actually, a divorce is a gut-wrenching experience. I don't know if you've ever been to it, but it was very difficult for me because I came from a family who, my parents were divorced when I was very young. So I was determined to make my first marriage work, whether it was the right marriage or not. I was determined. So I would say it was an experience that I wouldn't wish upon anybody, because the gut-wrenching part was not only the longevity of the marriage, but it was losing my children, because at the end of that marriage, I wanted to raise my own children, contrary to what society says in terms of their children should be with their mother. I wanted to raise my own children because they still had some more learning from me to do, and so I was pretty adamant about it. But it was a very difficult experience.
Okay, good. Brother Ryan, how did you feel when you went through your divorce? Because you said, how long were you married?
21 years.
21 years you were married. So, I mean, you've been with this person for 21 years. How did you make that transition? How did you deal with that? Did you feel as though you were failure?
My decision was based upon my children at that point. There was so much strife in the house. It was to the point we had, on the outside it looked perfect, it looked good. We had this beautiful home, we had all this stuff, but it was too much strife. I wanted my children to learn something different. I didn't want them to think this was normal for them. This is the way you just put on this show or whatever it is you're doing. I didn't want them to have that example. So I felt the best thing was for me to leave the marriage.
Sister Sandy, you want to chime in?
It was difficult. It did make you feel, it made me feel like a failure because I tried really hard to make that marriage work. That's why I stuck around for so long. But in leaving, that was the right thing to do. And I had the support of my family to get me through. And with that, yeah, I left pretty low. But now I'm starting to gain who I am again.
Amen.
And that's with the grace of God and the support of family and friends that I had. So they got me through it.
That's good. I think that it's so important because when people realize and understand that when you've invested so much time and you put so much energy into